Hey guys, it's Gun from Team Misplayed, and I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys on card prices that are rising and falling. Now, I looked through a lot of cards, and from what I can see, these are probably the most risen cards out there, getting about 50% of their original price. Um, these weren't like solid jumps, these have been rising for a while now, and I got to the point where there was enough of them where it was worth making a video, so here we go. Um, Apex Avian has risen from about to $7. Oops, hold on, let me check something real quick. Apex Avian is about $7. It rose about 68% from what I can see. Armageddon Knight and Mathematician. These are interchangeable because Shadows are coming out. They are both very good. Mathematician is technically better, but Armageddon Knight could be arguably just as good because it works with Allure. So there's that. And then Curry Bandit with Lightsworn, Sylvans, and Shadows all getting their effects off Curry Bandit, and you getting a spell. Curry Bandit has seen a rise in price. Summoner's Art has seen a huge rise, and it's just a rare, but it's from a really old set. It's gone to about $10. Artifact, Artifact Sanctum has started to rise again. It started to fall before World Qualifiers, and then once Hat just dominated that event with all top 4 being Hat, they just the card started to rise. And then Different Dimension Ground with such decks reliant on graveyards right now. This is probably one of the best cards in the game, honestly. It's a chainable defissure, so it has almost no negative effect on you, but it could really just in one turn, if your opponent decides to go off, like just chain this, and it hurts so much this turn. So a Curry Bandit, just imagine someone trying to open up Curry Bandit and you flip this on their end phase while they activate their Curry Bandit. Yeah, they lose all 5 of those, basically lose all 5 of those cards if they don't hit a spell. And if they do hit a spell or a trap, they lose it. So. And then Royal Command with the rise of Shadows, all being flip effects. This is one of the best cards to side against them. They're going to be a huge deck. The fact that people are relying on Royal Command, it's a good card, but it only stops their flip effects, and they could easily just go into one of their fusions and send one to the graveyard and just get rid of this stuff. It's a good card and all, but I don't know how it's going to be ruled. It might stop all the Shadows even if their effects activate in graveyard. I have no idea. And then the last 2 cards I have saw a giant rise in price is Arcanite Magician, because Shadows, again, gonna be one of the biggest techs. So Arcanite Magician plus its Falcon plus Beast makes this, which this then pops 2 cards. Easy as that. He comes out 24, so you could beat something over, pop 2 cards, and yeah. And then with Infernity, and I'm gonna throw Shadow on this too. Infernity asserting their dominance in the YCQ. Not YCQ. World National Qualifier. It took a little jump in price, and then I'm just gonna lump this in there because they do have the soul charge play. Shadows can also use this card because this card will send a card from their deck to the graveyard, and it'll chain and then they'll get their effect. Or they can stack something to the top of the deck. Like, just say you're in a losing position and you really need to see like the fusion card because they have a Exceed on the field. So hopefully they don't kill you in that next turn. So you draw the fusion card, and then you just fuse for something, and Shadows have such a strong comeback play. If you send Beast plus Falcon to make their biggest monster, they make the one that stops special summon, and you basically get Falcon in defense mode, and you get to draw 1, which then Falcon is flipped up, and then he gets something back, and then that extra draw. So basically, in that turn, you use one card to get 3 cards, and it's should always have a lot of powerful plays. And I'm not gonna lie, they're a very scary deck. But that's it for what I can see that was rising a lot. I'm sure there are other cards, but oh, maybe Goyo. Goyo's bottomed out about 15. I mean, he was such a low priced card that he still technically rose 154%, but he's technically falling from what he was. He's about $15 now. Cards that have also been falling in price are Dark Arm Dragon, the Secret Rare version. Debunk's slowly seen a slight drop in price, but not much. Yugioh with the renounce of the structure deck. Quackimeros were sitting really high for a while. I think Your Knights were almost $20. They're about $8, I think. And same goes for Crusader. Looks like the hands are slowly going down, and Jelly is sitting around $20, which is cheap because I think the deck's gonna do really good next format. Just bouncing shit. Like, a lot of things require like graveyards, and if you put it all back in the deck, they're gonna. The thing is, Madolche put everything back in the deck, so if they have no way to stop them, the thing from going off, like Madolche have a really strong match against all these decks that are just gonna put a bunch of monsters on field, and you're just gonna send them back to the deck, and they're not gonna get their effects, and they're not gonna do anything. It's gonna be very powerful, I feel. But I guess a lot of people are on the hype trains for all these new decks. Fujin Yamato has been dropping because of the announcement of the Ultimate Rare, and yeah. And then Black Baylor, Pleiades, Ignition. Ignition has dropped because they're only playing Marltech now, and they need all their Marltechs for the Sanctums, so they opted out for MSTs, so they could play less of the artifacts in the main deck. So if you want to pick up Ignitions, I would do them now, because you never know if the card might come up again. You never know what someone's going to come up with, so it might drop a little more, but it's going to probably bottom out at $10, so pick that up. Gravekeepers, I think they might rise a little, but they're dropping right now. Commanded's about $15 for the Ultimate Rare. And yeah, that's about what I can see for prices. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Watch these prices, because I can only see some of them going up from here with all the news releases of some certain decks. So hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Gun from Team Misplayed, signing out.